Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode. Now we've received another challenge. We've been challenged again, but this time by the guys from Everything Scuba. No idea what they've challenged us to, but they've sent us a clip. So let's run that clip and see what they challenged us.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is what fluoroscopic videography and photography is all about underwater. It is like a disco light show under there. Just an amazing way to experience underwater, and particularly at night, always a good way to dive. So I've got one last thing here. Mark with Blue Horizon Divers up in Bermuda. We're going to throw out a challenge to you. You put out a great video a couple months ago looking at the equipment involved in fluoroscopic photography. I want to see what Bermuda's like underwater at night. I'm going to ask you to wear this goofy looking yellow mask just like I did tonight and show us something under the water in Bermuda. Hope that's a challenge accepted. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, guys, hit the like button down below. Dive safe. We'll see you next time on Everything Scuba.
Well, that's going to be a wicked challenge, but there's only one option. We have to give Holly a call, the expert for our challenges, to see if she's up for it. Let's give her a call. Hey Trouble, what are you up to just now?
Under the sea.
Well, I was e-learning, but now I'm on the phone with you, so that's what I'm up to now. Why, what are we doing?
E-learning? Is that all you're doing at the moment? Is that all you do every day at the moment? Look, we've got another challenge that we get to go out diving. Are you in or out?
A challenge? Is there a prize? Because you know I'll win if there's a prize. Well, I'll win anyway, just like I win Purge Wars every time, and there's no prize for that. But we won't talk about that. It makes you upset.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not talk about Purge Wars again. We know, I win that all the time, and you cheat. But for real, the challenge is, the guys at Everything Scuba have set us Biofluorescence coral, and we know how much you love going and checking out Biofluorescence coral. So you in?
Biofluorescence? Isn't that like the glowy stuff? But I'm way ahead of you. I already grabbed my gear. I'm ready to go. Well, no, I gotta get my lights charged, and then I'm ready to go. Yes, that is the stuff that glows. You got your kit already? I'm at the beach, I need to go grab my kit. Right, see you in 20 minutes. As we begin the dive at John Smith's Bay to find the biofluorescence coral, you'll notice we're using a blue fluoro light. Now you have to use specialist equipment to see biofluorescence because it's out our visual spectrum. So the first thing we have is the blue light. It's not a UV light, it's an LED light. The reason for that is UV lights damage the coral as UV does to our skin when we go to the beach from the sun. Now we also use two filters as well. Holly is wearing the yellow mask filter to help her spot the biofluorescence, and I have a yellow filter on the camera to help the camera be able to bring the wavelengths that the coral emits into visual spectrum for the camera and also for our eyes. As we continue to look around, we start finding loads of biofluorescence coral. Now the coral, unlike fireflies or glowworms, doesn't actually glow on their own. Instead, the coral actually absorbs one colour of the light and emits light of another colour, which is a process called fluorescence. Hence why we get the name biofluorescence for coral. We can see the brain corals are emitting a very bright green under the fluoro light and the yellow filters. Really sharp, really clear, popping green. But the moment we turn the lights off and put on normal dive lights, it just looks like it does on a normal day, just a standard yellow brain coral. But when you put the lights back on, it is popping, very bright and radiating. Now, the different corals give off almost different brightnesses and colours, depends on their pigments. Now the pigments in the coral almost act as a sunscreen for the coral itself, because it's a living organism of animals and plants. What we're seeing happening is it's almost acting as a sunscreen from the sun, where it's absorbing the light and the damaging UVs, emitting another colour out, almost releasing the energy out as well. So it's a way for the corals to protect itself from the sun, but also works very well for its algae that it uses to help eat and feed itself as well. But what's great to see is the different corals give off almost a different colour or slight different tone and they also give off a different type of display as well, which makes it look like fireworks under there. It's absolutely stunning, especially if you look at the star cave coral or also the cactus coral. They're very bright or very specific, and then put them under a normal light, they just look very normal. So if you ever get the chance to do a biofluorescence coral dive, we would highly recommend to do it. It's an amazing experience, worthwhile the time and effort to go and look for them. But not from us in this dive. Let's just continue exploring and seeing what we can find.
Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed coming out and being part of the challenge with us. Lyell at Everything Scuba set us a wicked challenge to go find biofluorescence coral and also, if possible, biofluorescence creatures in Bermuda, which we weren't able to do. But we managed to find biofluorescence coral. Holly was on the blue light looking around trying to see what colours we could find in different corals. We found a lot of different corals, and in comparing it with the normal light to the biofluorescence light was wicked, just seeing how much they pop. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. So now we've completed Lyell's challenge, it's only fair we set Lyell and the guys at Everything Scuba a challenge back. Now being in Bermuda, we are surrounded by 400 wrecks here, and we love wreck diving. Now I know the guys are in Iowa and they're landlocked and there's not many wrecks around, but I know Lyell jumps down to the US Virgin Islands quite a lot, a couple of times a year, so I'm going to set him a challenge to go dive his favourite wreck in the US Virgin Islands and show it to us. I hope you're up to challenge, Lyell, and we look forward to seeing the video. Now also with the challenge, we're also going to challenge Justin at Critter Hunter. Now he's out in the Philippines and we're going to actually challenge him to the same challenge Lyell set us, which is to go out and film biofluorescence coral and marine species. So I hope Justin's up for the challenge. I hope you've got your light and you've got your filters, and I can't wait to see what you're going to produce as well, Justin. So thank you very much guys, and I'll see you in the next video.